Hey, welcome back everyone, and now we're off to round 2, which is Dark World Sewer. Well, Wikipedia calls it Dark World Dungeon, but if you look at this level, it looks more like a sewer. See, it looks a lot like a sewer to me, so I'm just gonna call it Dark World Sewer. First thing you see here are these weird walking fish things, and also these enemies that looks like the Rolling Stones logo on acid. Is it just me, or does this level look a lot like the sewer levels in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES? I don't know. But if you notice about these fish enemies here, they have the same pattern as those enemies from round 1 that look like the lead singer from The Cure. Oh, and all these crocodiles are a pain in the neck too. Like right there, I didn't quite get my guard up, and here I ended up getting hit by a little crocodile baby. So whenever you're playing this, keep an eye on them because they'll catch you off guard like it did with me. Climb back up here. Like I said before, things are a lot easier with Bert, especially this boss here, this Medusa snake enemy. Just zap it a few times with a few beams and she's pretty much done. This maze can be tricky because it is like a maze in which you have to know exactly what doors to go in and which way to go. Which even if when I'm playing this right now I'm not exactly sure which direction to go, so it's best just to keep your guard up and to watch out for any kind of enemy you may see here. And those enemies are a piece of cake with Bert too, that way you don't have to worry about swatting them with the bat if you're marked. And oh, these egg things, or whatever they are a pain in the neck too. They shoot bubbles at you. When I first played this game, when I saw it open up, I thought a face hugger was gonna pop out. Oh, there's dripping blood up there too. That will harm you if a drop gets on you, which I don't understand, but hey, it adds a different challenge to here. Oh, that room's empty. I went to the wrong room. Well, at least you know what an empty room looks like. But yeah, I misread my walkthrough there. I went to the wrong door by accident. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But like I said before, keep your guard up when it comes to those baby crocodiles coming out of the mother like that, or whatever you want to call it, because they won't do a whole lot of damage, but they're annoying nonetheless. It's not one of those leathery egg object thingies. The object of this level is pretty much the same here. Try to get as much life points as you can, while at the same time trying to get Bert by defeating as many enemies as you can. Especially with this level's second boss, which Bert really comes in handy when it comes to this level's second boss. Yeah, I'm not sure what those long tongue things are supposed. I guess they're snake heads, but I don't know. Oh, this is the boss I'm talking about. This is the most unusual boss in the game, but it's also... Remember in the first video I said that most of the bosses have a few hit points? This is the notable exception because not only does it take a lot of hits to defeat this boss, but it also has 3 phases. As you saw there, the first phase was the shrimp. This second phase here is an onion ring, which, bad news for me, I'm turning into Mark, which means I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Few more hits and it should turn into the third phase here coming up. And there's a third phase right there, which is, I guess, is a shish kebab. There's an actual Japanese term for it, but I forget what it is. But if your health is really low coming into this fight, especially if you don't have Bert, you're pretty much doomed. So try to get as much health as possible and try to find a pill by defeating enemies prior to this, because this boss is kind of tricky. Once again, I'm getting pelted by bubbles from that weird egg thingy, or whatever you want to call it. You can deflect the bubbles into this egg, but it's kind of hard to do. It's better just to walk up next to it and just beat the crap out of it with a bat if you're Mark, or if you're Bert, you can shoot it with beams, but it still takes a lot of hit points. As well as those baby alligators, you kind of have to time your hits so it's directed right at the mother. There's a white version of those alligators in round 4, but they don't shoot any babies, thank goodness, because the babies are irritating, but... And also, I should say that you're vulnerable when you're going up and down a ladder, because that makes it a lot easier for an enemy to get you. I hit a bubble right there and hit that fish up there, which really wasn't what I was trying for, but... Thank God that question mark turned me into Bert. Which, I didn't realize I walked into 2 empty rooms, but oh well. Yeah, for some reason I kept miscounting the doors on here. I kept on going to the wrong doors. I looked at my notes for this game and that, and I know what doors to go into, but trying to count how many doors I've walked past is the tricky part, especially in this level, because, like I said before, it is like a maze. Though if you think this level is bad, wait till you see round 6, which takes place in a haunted house. That maze is a nightmare. Trying to figure out where to go here. Of course, I'm chewing up valuable time too, which doesn't help. Avoiding the blood here, the dripping blood. Oh no, I'm starting to flash. Oh, and here's the haunted well. This is actually based on a Japanese legend, which I should say it's not the well that's attacking you, it's the vengeful spirit in the well that is, but that's pretty much a technicality at this point. The boss isn't that hard though, as you can see I pretty much took care of business there. And now I got the key, so my main objective now is just to head to the exit without getting killed, of course, but... Yeah, as long as you're cautious, this really isn't all that hard of a level. Of course, you get these irritating eggs again, which I have to say this is one of the most irritating enemies in the game, because not only do they shoot crap at you, but they take a lot of hit points. But yeah, like I said earlier, this looks a lot like the sewer levels on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's kind of uncanny. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game and this game came out in the same year, so I'm not sure if that's coincidence or not, but... some more of these evil Rolling Stones logos attacking me. And one last egg guarding the exit door, which is always lovely, but I'm just gonna pelt the crap out of it here. And it's done. And so is this level. Now, I have to confess that from here on out, the next 3 or 4 levels are really fun, so hopefully I'll be able to upload those soon. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time.